People began experimenting themselves to see if they could be telepathic. A year later, on February 24th, 1946, the Sunday Telegraph theatre critic Miss Josephine O'Neill wrote an article about what she had witnessed in Double Bay in New South Wales. "These telepathy tests convinced me. Last Thursday evening, on a veranda in Double Bay, I witnessed messages being passed and received between two people without a word being spoken. 27-year-old ex-prisoner of war Sidney Piddington and lovely young actress Leslie Pope conducted their thought transference experiment. Piddington stood by a large blackboard to the left of the veranda, and Leslie to the right, where she could not see the board. Piddington passed on to Leslie the names or descriptions of colours and numbers, even the line out of a book, and Leslie received the message either by writing it on a slate or by speaking it. As I watched Sidney Piddington demonstrate his powers with Leslie Pope, well, I was convinced." By 1949, the couple had saved enough money to take their act to England, staying at the Cumberland Hotel in Harrow. After an initial struggle to be noticed by the BBC, they signed an 8-week contract with BBC National Radio. The shows were separated into 2 series of 4 shows and were a sensational success. So much so that experts have been trying to uncover their secret methods ever since. In one remarkable programme, 20 million listeners waited with bated breath while Leslie Piddington, sequestered in the Tower of London, correctly stated the difficult test sentence from a randomly selected book: "Be abandoned, as the electricians said that they would have no current," relayed by Sidney telepathically from a BBC studio in Piccadilly, several miles away. The text had been chosen independently of the Piddingtons, and it was only revealed to Sidney when he was asked to concentrate upon it in the studio. Throughout these BBC radio shows, the tests were rigorously controlled, and if there was a code, as so many theorists suggested, it would have to have been independent of verbal and visual signals and able to operate at an obstacle-infested distance. The possibility of concealed electronic devices in a period long before micro-transistor techniques and wireless earpieces was also ruled out by searching the Piddingtons. One by one, each ingenious explanation of trickery was eliminated under conditions that precluded codes and confederates. Everyone had a theory about how they might have achieved their effects, and part of the controversy and the success of the shows was the call to the public by the Piddingtons, asking them to make up their own minds about whether or not the act was a real demonstration of telepathy or just trickery. At the end of every show, they would just say, "You are the judge." Some paranormal investigators of the subject, including Dr. Samuel G. Soule, a British mathematician and psychical researcher, objected to the shows on the grounds that the Piddingtons were getting the attention his research deserved more so, and that telepathy should be restricted to laboratory investigations. However, the Piddingtons made telepathy a topic of conversation throughout Britain, and even years later there had been no discovery that any part of their act was conceived by trickery. The act soon came to an end, the secrets of its success remaining undiscovered, and on the 29th of January 1991, in Leura, Blue Mountains, New South Wales, Australia, at the age of 72, Sidney Piddington died after losing his battle with throat cancer. It was believed that his secrets died with him. Leslie Pope later suffered dementia and lost all memory of the Piddington years. It was believed she had also taken the secrets with her. Robin Gregg left show business and ventured into the property industry. It was assumed Piddington's secrets would never be truly known. However, as Martin revealed at the start of this book, this is not true. The Piddington secrets survived both Sidney and Leslie, and now, for the first time, you can learn exactly how they did it.